Yo, Prime members, so check this out. We are here to talk about our favorite thing in the world, and that is Amazon Prime.
That's right. We all have different interests, but there's one thing that brings us together: Prime.
As members ourselves, we found ways to maximize our Prime benefits to get the most out of our passions.
From fast and free shipping, streaming of movies and music, and even exclusive deals and discounts, Prime has it all.
And what's great is that you can use all of these services to elevate your hobbies and interests.
Whether you're a bookworm, a fitness fanatic, or a gaming guru, Prime has something for everyone. I promise you that.
So go ahead, explore and indulge in all that Prime has to offer. We promise you won't be disappointed.
Time to get more out of whatever you're into. Prime. And that's that on that.
What's up, everybody? You are now listening to the Success Playbook Podcast, where we talk about pop culture, life and career success, and of course, we're going to talk about who got dunked on the night before. I'm your host, Chanel S. Reynolds, and I've been in the sports industry for several years. My goal is to take what I've learned from years of dominating the sports industry as a Black woman to help my listeners defy the odds and level up in life and career. Now, let's dig into this week's episode. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Chanel S. Reynolds. You're listening to the Success Playbook Podcast, where we use sports as a tool to talk about all things success. Listen, happy Thursday. I missed y'all. Today is one of our off weeks, so you know that this is going to be just a quick huddle. So a quick 5 to 10 minute, just a little one hitter quitter. I'm going to jump in and just give y'all the gems, and then I'm going to dip on out and be on the lookout for a full episode next week. But really wanted to connect with you all briefly because it is a great day to be Black in sports. Well, why you say that, Chanel? Well, this is why, because DC has the highest number of Black owners of professional sports team. Shout out to Diverse Representation for developing this article, creating this article. Actually, shout out to them because they'll be on the show in a couple of weeks. So shout out to Jaya Thomas. But yes, they published an article stating that DC has the highest number of Black owners of professional sports team. Y'all, what an accomplishment. And they went through the list and they went through all the sports teams that had Black ownership, and it's pretty much all the pro sports teams here in DC. So they mentioned Yo Gotti, who has ownership in DC United, Magic Johnson, of course, who became an owner last week of the Washington Commanders, Mark Ingram, who is an owner, has ownership stakes in DC United, Sheila Johnson for the Capitals and the Mystics, and Paxton Baker for the Washington Nationals. Y'all, this is huge news. You all know that historically, Black people, this was gatekept, right? Black people did not have access to opportunities like this. Black people, no matter how hard we tried to prove ourselves, whether it be on the field or even off, there were constant setbacks, and there were barriers that were put in place to keep the Black individual held back. But like I said, y'all, it's a great day to be Black in sports. I am so proud of these numbers and so proud of this statistic, so proud of this article. And I don't know, I feel like this is a foresight into what the season is going to look like. I'm really excited because football season is right around the corner. Yes, training camp begins this weekend. We are all coming back together for football. The NFL season will officially commence. Listen, in honor of the NFL season commencing, in honor of training camp, be on the lookout for a very special guest next week. I am really excited to have this individual, and I'm not going to tell you who it is, but I'll give you a little hint. It's a big hint. She is actually she's the very first Black woman to be a full-time coach in the NFL, the National Football League. Yes, the very first. Like, she is a trailblazer. So I'm super excited to have this individual next week, and you are going to just laugh and learn when it comes to what we're going to talk about. And then lastly, this is not a CSR, Chanel S. Reynolds podcast. This is not a Success Playbook podcast if I don't give you some sort of success gem. So I wanted to give you this nugget, give you this tidbit before I dipped out and see you all next week. But I want you all to know that your tribe determines your vibe. Yes, pull out your pens and your papers because we're going to talk about this for a little bit. Your tribe determines your vibe. So this excerpt comes straight from my book, The Art of Taking L's. If you're not familiar with the book, the link is in the show descriptions. So I'm just going to read a couple of pages from here and just take with it what you want. Take from it what you want And I'm going to just put it out there, and you can apply it to wherever you see fit. But your tribe determines your vibe, y'all. Having a strong network of individuals around is imperative. When it comes to overcoming adversity, whether it be career, relationships, or life, the people around you will heavily influence how you react to the situation. In other words, your tribe determines your vibe. Let me break it down for you. When we go through taking L's, we have to be careful about who we confide in. This includes our peers, mentors, sponsors, besties, boos, brunch buddies, and everyone in between. I am sure all of your friends are great people. In fact, that's why they're your friends, right? However, everyone's capacity level is different when it comes to hearing about your trauma.
Yo, Prime members, so check this out. We are here to talk about our favorite thing in the world, and that is Amazon Prime.
That's right. We all have different interests, but there's one thing that brings us together: Prime.
As members ourselves, we found ways to maximize our Prime benefits to get the most out of our passions.
From fast and free shipping, streaming of movies and music, and even exclusive deals and discounts, Prime has it all.
And what's great is that you can use all of these services to elevate your hobbies and interests.
Whether you're a bookworm, a fitness fanatic, or a gaming guru, Prime has something for everyone. I promise you that.
So go ahead, explore and indulge in all that Prime has to offer. We promise you won't be disappointed.
Time to get more out of whatever you're into. Prime. And that's that on that.
Therefore, you have to be really careful about who you share your traumas with. I have a rule. If I know that a person's level of faith is not on my level of faith, then I know that I can't confide in them about my current situation. I'll tell them once the test becomes a testimony, but I will not give them the details while I'm in the storm. When we tell the people who may not be able to handle what we're going through, they may reply in fear and panic. In fact, some may reply with worry, some sort of negative statement, or just anything that may shake your faith. During your L process, you will experience moments of sensitivity, so you have to be careful about who you are vulnerable with. Let's look at it this way. Take a look at these two scenarios. Friend number one, this friend is fragile. Once you tell them what you're going through, they panic or go in a frenzy. Because you see your friend panic, it now causes you to panic. Your panic reaction to the friend's panic is now causing you to second guess your ability to maneuver through the situation or maneuver through the storm. This means you probably shouldn't have told that person. Their level of faith couldn't handle what it is that you're going through. Let's go back. Okay, so that was friend number one. Now friend number two. This friend's level of faith is equivalent to your level of faith. This friend is positive, yet is still realistic. They're willing to offer you sound advice, but ultimately they know that this thing is going to work out for your good. As a matter of fact, this friend will also pray with you. I am more prone to tell friend number two about my problems versus friend number one. Both friends are great, but friend number two is more mature to handle your trauma. Therefore, I'm willing to have that person in my circle of advisors. Y'all, that was an excerpt from my book, The Art of Taking L's. And listen, as I was reading that, I was like, oh my God, this is good. Who wrote this? No, but seriously, that is something I still apply today. Like, your tribe is going to determine how you react to certain things. So you really have to be sensitive about who you have around you. I think we hear it all the time where we see in the news where a player or an athlete may do something that's a little bit questionable or maybe like morally probably shouldn't have been done, or at least shouldn't be posted on social media. And I know that, a lot of us come down on them, but I usually look to the friends. I'm like, okay, well, who are his friends? Why are they recording him? Why are they posting him like that? Why is no one pulling that person to the side to give them a reality check? Right? So yes, the person should be held accountable, but I also do look at the friends, because why? Your tribe determines your vibe. I hope that was helpful. I may dig into this a little bit deeper in the next quick huddle, but love y'all. Stay safe. See y'all next week.
Yo, Prime members, so check this out. We are here to talk about our favorite thing in the world, and that is Amazon Prime.
That's right. We all have different interests, but there's one thing that brings us together: Prime.
As members ourselves, we found ways to maximize our Prime benefits to get the most out of our passions.
From fast and free shipping, streaming of movies and music, and even exclusive deals and discounts, Prime has it all.
And what's great is that you can use all of these services to elevate your hobbies and interests.
Whether you're a bookworm, a fitness fanatic, or a gaming guru, Prime has something for everyone. I promise you that.
So go ahead, explore and indulge in all that Prime has to offer. We promise you won't be disappointed.
Time to get more out of whatever you're into. Prime. And that's that on that.